Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel. Oh, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. We've got Cup Ace. Water has come out for you. What a beautiful way to start the new year. So this reading is for January the 1st through to the 15th. It is in your season, so happy birthday. Many celebrations coming in for you. Hope that you manage to celebrate and feel really blessed. But yeah, Cup Ace is the birth of something new, the birth of a feeling. It can be an overflow of feeling. It can be healing. It can be celebration and joy. So it's a beautiful energy of something on an emotional level, really starting to birth a very fresh new energy coming in. We've got the 110 Sun Sagittarius coming through with it. Everything's, I feel like, is going to be fairly effortless. This is releasing some kind of a burden. I mean, just the way that card just flipped out, I think that, you know, it is a sense that you'll get some very clear messages. Again, Sagittarius coming through. So Temperance with Jupiter Sagittarius South Node coming in. So I feel like what this is that you've gone down a path of something that the further you went down it, the further you became distant from you. It kind of wasn't you. And at the beginning, it may have seemed like it. It's like, oh, this is interesting. I want to go down this path, develop something. And now it's kind of like, now that I'm further down this path and I'm perhaps I can see it from a different perspective. I can see that the person I am now or what's going on in these circumstances really just, it isn't. I'm getting this sense of you being compressed and sort of squashed into what was expected of you or what was needed or required of you at that time. And yeah, you met that expectation. Yeah, you did what needed to had to be done. But at the same time, now you've got this ability, this opportunity that's coming through here to go, I'm ready to let that go now. I can let go whatever that was because it's just not me. And with the Temperance energy coming in, it's aligning you to something that feels like it's a lot more comfortable. It very much is a lot more comfortable, a version of you, something you know. And it's like, I'm coming back to myself. I'm coming back into alignment. And that's why it's great we've got that Cup Ace water. It's a sense of there is the healing and new birthing. So you might be feeling a lot happier about this with those energies coming through, which is really nice. So it's kind of interesting with the Sagittarius energy. It does free you. It does see things from a higher perspective. It does look at your higher beliefs and higher ideals. But it's also saying perhaps you did have a longer term vision and you were willing to put up with some stuff in order to get to where you wanted to go. But it reached a point where it's like, okay, now that situation, the squeeze was on, however it appeared. That situation, the things that I put up with, I can release now. And now either I can release that bit that I had to put up with, say for example, you were really restricted with money. You saved money. So you were like really, really frugal with money for however long. And now that money's piled up. So you've got a pile of savings. So you can let go of that and use whatever it is that your savings was meant to be for, and you can let go of that frugality and go and do something new and step further and further into the long-term plan. Perhaps you were saving a deposit for a house. This is just an example. You can apply this kind of idea to anything, that you are willing to let go of willing to forego something or sacrifice something in terms of a longer term vision, and now you've done the hard yards, you can let that go and step into the longer term vision. Or it's a matter of releasing that and going, that wasn't right for me anyway, and I'm casting the net further and setting a new long term goal. So let's pull some cards to see what else is coming through with this Capricorn. But it actually feels really good. It feels like there's a sense of, just feeling like a realignment and that you can get on with things now. Sorry, that just didn't feel quite right. I need to get this Capricorn energy into the deck. So, and that I do think with the Ace of Cups there is healing around this. There's a sense that on an emotional level, it feels a lot more refreshed. It feels like there's this excited energy of feeling a little bit freer as well. And a lot of this energy with the Sagittarius energy may be that you're ready to step into a new form of learning, a new cycle of learning. however that appears, and a new cycle of potentially a little bit more freedom. It could involve some travel as well for some of you. So, all right, Capricorn, I really just have to get this energy coming into your cards. So let's see what's coming through with the actual reading. The Page of Cups. So yeah, there's something on an emotional level that's developing. It's something new. You might be getting some lovely messages from your heart around this. Crossed by the Four of Cups, you may be uncertain, unsure. So there's something inside your mind that's saying perhaps you can't be doing this. But we'll see what else is coming in. We've got Four of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn energy. King of Pentacles in the recent past. And we've got, oh, I love it, the Ace of Pentacles coming in. So whatever hesitation you have, it's good. It's coming in super strong. The Knight of Wands, again, more Sagittarius energy. So that's coming up as your energy in the deck. So you're coming in with all this Sagittarian kind of energy around you. You're connecting to that. All of us have the 12 zodiac signs within us. So you're really connecting to whatever the Sagittarius energy is within you. And if you know your natal chart, you might want to check where that is. The Six of Wands. Okay, there's victory and success and recognition around you. Nine of Pentacles, hopes and fears, wanting some independence, doing things on your own terms. Ah, I love it. Queen of Pentacles coming out for you. This is you. This is the Capricorn card in the deck. Fantastic. Love it. And at the base, the Ten of Swords. So it's very much you are definitely putting an end to something. It's something ends with the Ten of Swords. It's a completion. It's like you're saying no to something and you're saying yes to something new with this Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, look, this is such a fantastic reading for you, Capricorn, because it really does feel like you're letting, like I said, you're letting go of something, an old cycle. And I know that seems silly because, it's the end of the year, but we're seeing that with the cards. And really opening up and really, I think, pay attention to those feelings that you're getting inside your heart. Like listen to your heart, because that's where this new beginning is kind of, the origins of it are there. That's where the conception of it is coming from, how you're feeling. So pay attention to how you're feeling, and that's where you're going to start getting these messages. So we do have the Page of Cups, and this is very much, surprise offers coming through, or a message or an offer from the heart coming in around issues to do with something that may have been, been taking a lot out of you emotionally as well. Crossed by the Four of Cups, which is, the Four of Cups is kind of an energy where it's like I'd prefer to stay where I am, even though I'm not necessarily happy here, because I know what it's like. I understand this. So there is, the Four of Cups can be represented as boredom, frustration. It can also come in the form of I'm willing to expand now. I'm willing to expand, meet new people, make new connections, or go deeper into something. So that's what this Page of Cups is really offering you. This thing that's on offer that's small that can be really developed. So on an emotional level, but there's a part of you that's blocking that would prefer to stay in a comfort zone, even though it's not necessarily making you feel great. It's like, there's just too many big changes. We're changing year. The world at the moment is an uncertain place. I just want to stay where I am. But there's an opportunity to expand on that emotional level, which is nice. So that's kind of why I think in your conscious mind you've got the Eight of Swords, which represents limitations, like limitations in the way you're seeing the world, or the way you're viewing a problem, or the way that your perception of the situation may be, that it may feel like you're restricted and limited, but the universe is saying, no, there's something on offer here which can potentially take you out of that you're not seeing at this moment in time. So, but I think you will definitely see it in the near future, so don't worry about that. But just, I would say it's your thoughts, what's going on inside your mind. Just be aware of some of that limited thinking, or the feeling like, the Eight of Swords can also feel, it is what's going on inside your mind, but it can feel like it's external forces around you. It can feel like, I'm stuck, a little bit feeling stuck and restricted. And that's what the Four of Cups energy is as well, but this is an energy that's pulling you out of that. So at the base, we've got the Four of Pentacles, which is another Capricorn energy as well. So you've got that coming in deep down of setting up a really solid foundation, which is really connected to who you are, which is right for you. And the Four of Pentacles, it's interesting, we were talking about saving money. It does represent also saving money. So that's also interesting and might be something that you're thinking about, or, you know, it starts with a feeling. So the feeling might be, I really feel like I want to be doing this. And then it grounds down. There's something's grounding down into a foundation here with the Four of Pentacles, which is, well, if you want to do that, then let's start saving some money, or let's, you know, there's a solid base at the base of this, which feels like, you know, there's something that you can kind of platform off, which feels stable. And that's why, you know, I say with this Four of Cups, you know, it's a sense of wanting to keep some kind of stability in your world, stay in that, you know, what it is that you know. But on an emotional level, it's saying you don't need to do that because you've got this here at the base. You've already got this stability here that is within you. So you don't need to fear letting go and stepping into what this is that's on offer here. The Page of Cups can be anything. I mean, it can represent someone saying, hey, come work with me, I really like you, or someone saying, I love you. It can be an apology. It can be you. It can be a message within you saying, you know what, I'd really love to do this year. It's kind of, it's that kind of energy that's coming through. In the recent past, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is the providing energy. It's, you know, there's been something that's come through that, you know, it could have been with that Ten of Wands, it could be there could have, you know, maybe a lot of responsibility to be a provider of some sort, you know, to take on responsibility to make sure that everybody has their needs met, or there's enough money, the bills are being paid, or someone's health is being looked after, someone has enough clothing. However it works, you know, I think this King of Pentacles is a provider energy, but underneath the 110, it's saying that something around that it's kind of like maybe, whether this is you, I feel like it is, or someone around you said yes to that too much and took on too much to the point that it's time to let a little bit of that go and to pass on some of that energy to somebody else, or just take off that pressure, however that relates, because it may be caring for, you know, it's just very caring and looking after other people. And a lot of this is coming back to you with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. There's healing coming back to you now, Capricorn. And so the universe is wanting you to be open to this. So in the near future, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the energy that I love. There's a lot of pentacles around, which is your energy, but it's very much, you know, there's something stuck inside your mind that needs to be released, and we see that with the Ten of Swords, and there's something on the emotional level that's opening up, and that can feel vulnerable as well, but it's kind of saying it's a safe place now. And with this Ace of Pentacles, this is fantastic energy to come through in the near future. This is something solid and grounds down into reality. You know, it's an opportunity now to take something and to really go, you know what, this could be real. This is something I really, really want to be doing. And you know, it feels like this is the start of some sort of new cycle of stability that's coming through with this Ace of Pentacles. So this can mean anything. This can be, you know, this idea that's coming through with the Page of Cups, this feeling, you know, I really want to be doing this. This grounds down into something like, okay, now this is solid, stable. I actually think I could do that. So the Ace of Pentacles does represent, you know, a new path opens. There is this solid opportunity in front of you, and it's up to you whether you want to take that. It does feel like a gift from the universe here because it's gifting you this opportunity. It's up to you whether you want to step into it and really connect with that. So you're presenting as the Knight of Wands, which is, it's you could be feeling with this energy like you want to go traveling, or you want to go off on the next big adventure, or you're ready for positive change. So the Knight of Wands can be, you know, I know what I want and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go after it. It can be feeling a little bit more spontaneous. It can be a little bit more adventurous. It can be a little bit more, like it's just, you might be just kind of going, I want to go for something. So, but there's a few things that are kind of blocking you, but not much. So once they kind of get removed, it's kind of like, boom, let's go for it. We do have the energy surrounding you, the Six of Wands. So this is an energy of being really recognized. So the thing is, the Wands energy are really working for you. They're kind of saying, you know, now's the time to be doing something, feeling really motivated to be doing something and feeling like there's success around doing this at this moment in time. So the Six of Wands is that someone's really seeing you, or you are seeing yourself and the potential in a situation. So I do feel like, with the Six of Wands, that can also be accolades, recognition, success. It can be all of these things, these energies around you. And this may not be you. It may be other people that you're seeing, other people around you that have done something really successfully, and you're like, the idea's grounding down of maybe, it'd be nice to do that one day, or I wish I could do that. And then with this Ace of Pentacles, it's like, boom, you can do that. So interesting. I think it's kind of like, wow, something that you thought wasn't possible suddenly does feel really possible. So hopes and fears, the Nine of Pentacles, this is very much, to do with independence and freedom. It can represent financial freedom, independence within a relationship, happy to be in your own skin. It's the card of gratitude, being very grateful for what's going on, and abundance within your world, knowing that your needs are being met at this time. So it is a very, it's also like wanting to do things on your own terms. So I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles energy that's coming through, whatever energy that's grounding down into a reality at this moment, it's kind of like, I want to do that on my own terms. And the fact we've got the Four of Pentacles at the base as well is showing you that this is related to you as who you are. And that's why I love that we've got the Queen of Pentacles as the outcome, because this is your card in the deck, Capricorn. So again, it's that energy of coming back to yourself and realigning with your energy that really suits you, but combining it nicely with that Sagittarian energy. If you're in a relationship with a Sagittarius, this is something that, this could work really well together. It's also, we've just come from Sagittarius season. So it's a sense of what it is that you've learnt and worked on throughout that season is really wanting to kind of, ground down into some sort of reality. Sometimes we don't know exactly what that is until later. And often with the aces, it's something that starts as it's a conception of a feeling or an idea that will take form later on, but it's like working on that idea. So the Queen of Pentacles energy, this is a very sensible, very pragmatic energy. This is, she's going to be looking after this Ace of Pentacles going, I want to make this work. So this energy around you, whether this is you or someone around you, is like, yep, okay, you've got this opportunity. Something's grounded down. How's it going to work? Let's think of, practically and how this is going to work. The thing with the Queen of Pentacles, which is what I like, is that she's the antidote to the devil energy, which we're not seeing here. And the thing is that if you stay in an energy for too long, it turns into the devil energy of feeling really stuck. And there's a potential of that with the Eight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. It's kind of saying you've reached a point now where you need to let something go. If you stay in that energy for too long, it is going to feel like that devil energy of, was this a bad choice, a bad decision? Feeling like I just can't say it, feeling very, very stuck. And this Queen of Pentacles energy comes in and says, no, we're not going down that path. My Capricorns know when to let go of something and walk away. It's time to kind of step into something new. And I'm going to make sure it's all okay for them. So this Queen of Pentacles energy is a really fantastic energy to come through. Really lovely energy. And this energy makes sure that all your needs are being met, that you're not, it's kind of interesting because you've got the Knight of Wands, which is potentially could be rash decisions or stepping into things too quickly and just kind of impetuous. But with the Queen of Pentacles, it says, go for what you think feels right. Listen to that motivation, that drive, because don't worry about anything because making the wrong choice and decision, because the Queen of Pentacles is here and you're going to make the right decisions and do everything that brings the stability and the security that you need with this situation. So at the base, we've got the Ten of Swords, and this is an energy of it's over. Something is over and over inside your mind. And that's why I feel like with the Eight of Swords, you kind of, in your conscious mind, you're grappling with this. It's a sense of I can't see that, or I don't know how to let go of that right this minute. But the Ten of Swords is kind of saying it's already over energetically. Something is already over. The darkness is lifting. There's a new dawn here. But this figure of the Ten of Swords, you can see, is lying down, may not know that their dawn is coming, that there's a new beginning. And so this is where you can be caught between the two energies. You can be caught between the two worlds. You could feel like this Ten of Swords, which is just feeling like, it's something's over and I just, need a break. I just need some time out. I need to process it. You can be really caught up in the ending of something without seeing that there's these new beginnings that are coming through here. Very beautiful new beginnings that are coming in. So that's the only thing, and that's where the Eight of Swords is. This figure is actually though these binds are loosely held around the figure, you can easily pull them off and go, hey, oh, what do I see? This is what I see, the Ace of Pentacles. So fantastic energy to come through. So we're going to finish it off with a charm for you, Capricorn. Let's finish the reading off with a charm for Capricorn. I should also say that this reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. It's a general reading, and if this does really resonate, there's going to be an extended reading. We'll talk about that in a second. Oh, beautiful. We've got the turtle, and I love this because we're talking about the element of water. The turtle is about coming back to the source, coming back. It's a beautiful soul journey. It's a feel good for your soul. It's like when you're feeling sick, you want a bowl of like homemade chicken soup that just goes, I feel loved, I feel nourished, I feel like I'm really being looked after here. And the turtle energy is, it goes over that treacherous journey over the sand, it comes out of the egg. It goes over the sand, has to make it over the desert. And, where something's really felt like that feels like this 10 of Wands energy that we've been dealing with, that you put up with something and struggled with something for a long time to get to a destination. And when you get to that ocean, the destination that we're talking about with the Temperance card of you can let something go, you can let go of the struggle now and jump into the beautiful ocean. It's no longer hot and warm and your feet are cold, dry and crackly. It's like jump in and get really soothed by that beautiful ocean energy where you feel home, and then you can really start flowing with things, find those warm currents and see things start to flow a little bit easier and things start to happen and become effortless. And we were talking about that at the beginning. So yeah, it's really saying there's a lot of opportunity around here for that energy, and it's a real coming back to the source, coming back to yourself, feel good soul energy here, Capricorn, which is absolutely beautiful. I love this energy coming in for you guys, especially as it's the start of the year. So I feel like you're going to be feeling, if you can be feeling really, really good once you get over that desert into the ocean. I feel like there's this divide that you can see both the energies here. So if you're feeling like you're in that sand crossing the desert to get to the ocean, you'll get there. There's an opportunity to get there. But if you're in the ocean, you're just going to be like, oh, I feel so good. So yeah, very, very beautiful energy. And I love this because it's your birthday season. So this Ace of Pentacles very much feels like a gift or a blessing from the universe, which is actually really nice as well. So that's it, Capricorn. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. The link for that is in the description box below. We're going to look at the near future and the future beyond, what's happening with this wonderful opportunity once you let that the 10 of Swords energy go. What is that Queen of Pentacles bringing in? Where is this all going? What happens when this evolves into something more? So let's see where this opportunity and this thing that's grounding into reality is heading. And so we're going to look at that in the extended, and we're also going to focus in on career, money, love and relationships in the extended. So focus in on those three areas. So yeah, as I said, the link for that is in the description box below. And just a reminder that the 2022 yearly readings are also out, Capricorn. So the link for that is in the description box below. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. The chooks are having a little ruckus at the moment, and yeah, happy 2022, happy new year and happy birthday. Thanks so much for joining me, Capricorn.